Imagine getting fired from your job for, terrible performance, and then a decade later, millions of people suddenly decide you were actually a genius.
Yeah, it is a pretty wild scenario.
Right. Well, that is exactly what happened to NBC's Hannibal. Welcome to a deep dive into a really fascinating article from the Premiere Next editorial desk about a literal streaming resurrection.
We are basically unpacking a massive industry mystery today. Like, how does a psychological thriller that totally flatlined on network TV back in 2015 suddenly become this record-breaking, chart-dominating juggernaut on Netflix?
Exactly. So our mission is to figure out why this avant-garde masterpiece was fundamentally misunderstood back in 2013.
And why its sensory brilliance and really twisted dynamics are exactly what you are absolutely ravenous for right now.
But I have to ask right off the bat, if it was so visually stunning, why did NBC pull the plug? I mean, were audiences just not ready for that level of gore on a Tuesday night?
Well, it wasn't just the gore, actually. To understand why it's huge now, we first have to look at why it failed then.
Right.
It was this massive clash of aesthetic expectations. Back in the early 2010s, network TV really favored this gritty, handheld realism.
Very grounded stuff.
Exactly. But Hannibal delivered operatic surrealism. The frames looked like a Renaissance painting dipped in velvet and blood.
Wow, that is quite the visual.
Yeah, and it demanded total sensory overload. Brian Reitzel's score was discordant and avant-garde, and it totally made your brain uneasy.
Right, so you can't exactly just casually fold laundry to it.
No, definitely not.
Especially when the food styling on screen is this terrifyingly elegant, meticulously composed culinary exhibit made of, people.
Yeah, it's not exactly background noise.
It's basically like serving a Michelin star cannibalistic tasting menu at a fast food drive-thru. It didn't lack quality. People were just pulling up for a quick burger.
That is the perfect analogy. And that operatic, high-art visual style naturally demanded a completely different, more sophisticated kind of villain to anchor the whole thing.
Which brings us to Mads Mikkelsen. I mean, stepping into a role defined by Anthony Hopkins' Oscar-winning performance seems like a setup for failure.
Oh, absolutely. But he smartly avoided copying that blueprint entirely.
So he went in a totally different direction.
Yeah, instead of playing a caged monster, he crafted a fallen angel. He is in this bespoke three-piece suit, operating with polite, predatory stillness.
Wow, okay.
It perfectly sets up the beating heart of the show, which is the psychological cat-and-mouse game between Hannibal and FBI profiler Will Graham, played by Hugh Dancy.
Right, and I want to push a bit deeper on Will's character. He has this hyper-empathy, right?
Yes, exactly. It lets him mentally inhabit the minds of serial killers.
So if that's his superpower, is his true tragedy that his ultimate infection comes from finally finding someone like Hannibal who truly sees him?
Yes, absolutely. The creators even describe their dynamic as a toxic romance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Hannibal is literally both Will's disease and his only cure. It's a twisted symbiosis.
That is so intense. And I guess that complex, deeply unsafe character dynamic is precisely what modern binge-watching audiences crave today.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
It completely led to the current streaming renaissance. There is this roaring fan demand for season 4 right now.
Wait, really? Are the cast and creator actually down for that?
Yeah, the creator and the cast, including Lawrence Fishburne, are eager to return. They just have to clear up some funding and rights complexities. The show was simply born 5 years too early.
It really was. Which leaves you with something pretty wild to ponder.
Oh, for sure.
If Hannibal proves that true art can outlive its original distribution model and completely fail before it succeeds, how many other failed, canceled shows from the past are actually hidden masterpieces, just waiting for the right platform and cultural moment to be resurrected?